Hey guys, so today we're doing a power steering fluid change. So let's head to the garage and let's go. Alright, so you'll need a few things. So I've got a couple of lengths of silicone here, some rags as you can see. I've got a turkey baster to take some samples of the fluid. Make sure it's compatible with your vehicle type. For example, this type needs Mercedes-Benz compliant, or this is Penrite LDAS filled synthetic fluid. So once you've removed the reservoir cap, shove the silicone tubing right inside the housing and put it to your mouth, give it a suck, and you'll see it flow down, and then just before it gets to your mouth, place the end in an empty container and let it drain out. When air pockets start to form in the tube, you'll know that's come to the end of the reservoir. So then what you want to do is start the car, turn the steering to a left full lock and then to a right full lock, and leave it in right full lock and turn the engine off, and you'll hear this. So that's the sound of the power steering pump trying to pump that fluid around, and it doesn't actually have any in there. So what that does is pump the fluid back out of the steering mechanism into the reservoir, and we can suck out another maybe 200-300 mils. Once we've done that, then we put the brand new fluid in there and top it right as far as it will go to the top, and then we'll put the cap back on. Then we're going to start the car, and then we're going to go left lock again, right lock again, and this time you're going to put it in the middle. So you can see inside the reservoir there's quite a few bubbles. That's because it has been bubbling up inside the steering mechanism. That's fine. You now want to suck it back out because it should have a mixture of clean and dirty. So as you can see, the liquid's coming right down. Again, goes to your mouth, let it drip and drain into that empty container. Right, start it up one more time. Full left lock again, full right lock. Third time, topping it up. Now, to reduce overflow or spillage, it is better to have a funnel. I actually haven't got one today, so I've just packed it up with rags, and that makes it easy to mop up the excess. When you do start the engine, make sure the cap is on there, even not securely, just tightened a little bit. Okay, clean the dipstick, check the level. Okay, I'm right at the top, but what I'm going to do is take it for a drive and actually see where it's sitting after that. Okay, looking at the dipstick, we can see it's just above the maximum for cold, so I do need to put a little bit more in there. Okay, let's just see the colour of the fluid now. Okay, and you can already see that is pretty clean. Pretty happy with that. Alright, so this column here is the initial flush or change. This is the second change. Over here, the third one actually looks a little bit darker. That's after I took it for a drive. So I did another flush, and then I topped it up again. It took just over 1.5 litres of fluid. Okay, when you're done, put the cap back on, put the engine cover back on, and then close the bonnet, and you're good to go.